Warning: do not perform these techniques while operating machinery or while performing tasks where your attention might otherwise be required. Be safe, always. Associative Symbolic Redefinition Technique number 1. Select your chosen aroma, something that's safe and familiar to you, and go ahead and take a few gentle sniffs to awaken and entice the amygdala for cooperative help. Breathing in, and then just relaxing as you breathe out. Again, with our breathing exercises, be sure to breathe in through the nose where you may, and then exhale through your mouth if you may do so. It's not necessary to breathe the aroma in deeply, not at all. Very light, gentle sniffs, that's all that's required. Take a look at your chosen topic, whatever variable I can call that, ABC, XYZ, whatever. Something that rates a 3 or higher on the emotional intensity scale. We've got to get that number down. Take a look at it, and for just a moment, lightly sniff your aroma, and think about that topic at hand. Notice how it makes you feel inside. Notice how it's impacted your life in the past, how it impacts it today, and how it might affect it adversely in the future. Sit with that for a moment. Don't be afraid of the feelings at all, but take note of them and how strongly they feel. Because anything that you wish to change in life, you may do so by first accepting the fact that there is discomfort. What hurts may be rated on a scale from 0 to 11, and then written down. And what is written may be redefined. What is redefined naturally reduces. And that's how it works. So why not go ahead and take 3 or 4 deep, cleansing breaths in the nose. Tighten up your shoulders and all the muscles in your body. And then when you decide, exhale slowly and deeply, fully and completely, and let those muscles relax. Because you're in control. I'll have to depend upon you as you go through these series of suggestions. A few more deep cleansing breaths, breathing in love, light, healing, wonderful, wonderful energy, and exhaling all the unwanted and undesired energy, letting go. Just feel it leaving you. Let it go. And it's not necessary at this moment to feel that there's something substantive to that sort of suggestion. It's not important at this time. Just keep breathing in all the healing, goodness, wonderful light, and abundant energy, and then breathing out all the fear, anxiety, hurt, trauma, letting go of the pain. You don't have to let go of all of it just now. But if you decide to at some point, feel free. You're, after all, in control of all of this. And now we may begin. In your mind's eye, that place where we used to build castles and dream dreams as children, I would like for you to imagine that you're outside in a freshly mowed field, and you can see in the distance that there is a metal trash can. And you begin to approach this metal trash can closer and closer and closer on this hot, sticky, humid summer day. And you can see that the lid is almost falling off. The trash can is so filled to overflowing, friends, with every sort of foulness and horrible, disgusting, rancid nastiness. All of the awful poisons and filth of the world. Old chicken guts and dead fish heads and old nasty, stinky, rotted meat. Every horrible trash that you can possibly imagine is in that can. And it's hot and it's sweaty and it stinks terribly. That trash can just for now represents the topic, ABC, XYZ, that you're working on right now. Right now. And as you begin to step back, away, giving yourself a more comfortable distance from this nasty, stinky, horrible trash can, the ABCXYZ is inside that can, and it wants to come out of the lid, but the lid's just still stuck too tight. It won't let it out. That horrible nastiness is in there, and it wants to come out and continue to plague you. It wants to harass you. It wants to get all over you and cover you in filth and hold you down in life. But you back away where it feels more peaceful. And as you back away in your mind, stepping back away from the can, stepping back, moving back now, getting great distance, giving yourself freedom from it. Feel the detachment as you move away from that thing you don't want, and then stop. In your mind's eye, just for now, imagine suspended, 30, 40 feet in the air is a gigantic boot, held in the air by a silver cord, a beautiful silver string, and you are in control. You know what's going to happen, don't you? That boot's going to come smashing down. Not yet. You're in control, but not yet. On your command. And when you say the words go now, go. That boot's going to come crashing down on that stinky, nasty trash can ABCXYZ. You're in control. I'm not, so I need you to begin. Anytime now, just start. Say go, or in your mind's eye, say the words go in your mind. Just say go, and the boot comes crashing down. And as it does, you can hear or speak the words crash, crash, stomp, stomp, stomp. Go ahead and put a huge silly grin. Isn't this ridiculous what we're doing? Mature adults don't do things like this. Put a huge silly grin on your face and stomp it. Stomp it. Stomp that thing. Stomp it. Stomp it. Have fun with it. All your life you've wanted to stomp something. Go on, stomp. Lift the boot up, nice and high. Reattach it to the silver cord. Now you take a look at that trash can. It looks different now, doesn't it? That's change. Oh, but this is just imagination. Yes, but watch. Move forward now like you're getting closer and closer to this banged up trash can, and notice that it feels differently. And as soon as you notice that it feels differently now than it did before, go ahead and grab your chosen aroma. I've got mine right here. And I'll do it with you. We'll take in 7 deep, cleansing breaths, lightly sniffing the aroma as we breathe in. And as you breathe out, say the words, I decide when to feel differently. I decide when to feel differently. Here we go. I'll do it with you. Breathe in. With that aroma. Breathe out. I decide when to feel differently. Let's do another. I decide when to feel differently. And now let's do another. I decide when to feel differently. Let's do another. I decide when to feel differently. Let's do a few more. I decide when to feel differently. Let's do some more. Because I want you to know, folks, that you get to decide. I decide when to feel differently. Let's go ahead and wrap up with one more. Nice deep breath in. And then relax and let it out. Because, friends, I decide when it's time. Maybe now, maybe in 10 minutes, maybe tomorrow. Hey, maybe never, but I just might. And I give myself permission to someday, maybe let a little of it go. I don't have to. I don't have to let it go. I don't have to let it go. But I might. And the might is the difference you've been looking for in everything. Because it's not enough to have permission to do something. You need permission to choose when, where, how, what. You get your power back today. I decide when it's time to feel better fast, to release this past, and take back control of my life. And now step back away from the trash can. Put a look of disgust on your face, like I can't believe I ever let something so low, so beneath me, so pathetic, so broken to have power over me. Look how broken and busted up that thing is. I take back my power. Back you go. Back you go. Away from it. Away from it. Let's give it a couple more times with that boot. You're in control, not me. So if you do choose to drop that boot a few more times on it, let's go ahead and drop that boot. Anytime between now and the time I count to 3. 1, 2, you decide. 3. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Put a big old grin on your face, and it's okay to laugh. It's okay to feel good. That's just change bubbling up out of you. Stomp, stomp, because you know it's not necessary at this time to take back your power, to feel incredible, to start feeling wonderful. Stomp, 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 by symbolically demonstrating to your mind that change is wonderful, welcome, and possible at any time. And I'm glad. Stomp, 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 stomp. When you've had enough of this stomping business, go ahead and vanish that boot, just like on the old star shows years ago. Just brrr, and it's gone. How's your trash can looking now? How does it look? Try with your mind's eye, the power of your imagination. You just go ahead and try and stand it up like it was at the very beginning. It doesn't go back, huh? How do you explain that, other than change? That's what I'm talking about. And this is just the very first technique. Let's go ahead and lock in these gains. If you would, go ahead and grab your chosen aroma, and I'm going to give you some suggestions. I would like you to speak them out loud or firmly speak them in your mind. Maybe you might even scream them in your mind. If you do choose either way to speak out loud or in your mind, I want you to clench your fist if you can and shake it and make a strong, powerful face and move your body the way you would if you were powerful and in complete control. I want you to feel it. I want you to make a declaration to your unconscious mind. Today is the day that I turn it around. I get to decide when. So here's your chosen aroma. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in lightly, but we're going to take deep breaths while sniffing the aroma lightly, if you can do those two things. There you go, simultaneous. And then I'm going to give you some suggestions. I'm going to speak some words and just follow along. And if I speak words of power that you would like to apply to your life, then as you exhale, speak or think very firmly. Think them. And I'll just go ahead and do it. If you don't like the words that I use, you can pause this recording. Write your own words of affirmation, words of power, words that have more specificity for your particular life. Remember, this is about you. You are in control after all. So let's go ahead and lock in some of these good feelings since that trash can's been all buggered up and stomped. And by the way, it's okay to go ahead and let that trash can vanish if you haven't already. You're done with it. You can let it go. And in your mind's eye, what I'd really like for you to do is go ahead and picture a big yellow lemon. Lemon yellow like the sun. Beautiful. You know how a lemon can look in the light when there's a little bit of reflection off of the peel? And maybe this lemon has a little bit of moisture on it because it's just been washed in the sink and it's not quite dry yet. And you can see all the little beads of water. You can see very closely that there are pores in the surface of the lemon skin and the lemon peel. Then you can back away just ever so slightly. But it's a gigantic lemon. And as you look at that, why not go ahead and take in 3 small, gentle sniffs of your chosen aroma. Here we go. Oh. And look at that lemon. And think or speak these words. I'm impressed at the power I still have. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. I am impressed at the power I still have. Another deep breath in with aroma. Because you know I really do get to decide when. Nice deep breath in. And I don't have to make that decision now or tomorrow or next week or next year. I don't have to. Deep breath in. But if I do decide, then I'll know it's time. Nice deep breath in. And if I do decide, I'll know it's time. Nice deep breath in. Because I get to decide when, where, how, who, and what. Nice deep breath in. Because I get to decide where, when, how, who, and what. And I love it. And I don't have to tell you, dear friend, how good it can feel to begin to awaken that control inside. And I don't have to remind you how wonderful and free it can feel to choose when, how, where, and in what circumstance to let go, and at the same time to reclaim. In with the power, out with the weakness. In with the power, out with the weakness. In with the power, out with the weakness. Nice deep breath in. And I don't know where I'll choose to use my personal power next. Nice deep breath in. And I don't know where I'll choose to use my personal power next. Nice deep breath in. Because I don't know where I'll choose to use my personal power next. But I guarantee you this. I just might. I just might. I just might. I just might. I just might to decide when. I just might to decide how. Where I want to impress my will, my control, my power, the ideas that I have to teach, to reach, to share, to move, to mold, to create. I decide, and I decide, and I decide, now and for the rest of my long and healthy life. Most definitely. Please take in 3 more deep cleansing breaths. And then just speak words of peace. Peace and love. Peace, be still. Peace and calm. Certainty and love. Power and success. Certainty and affirmation. Peace and love. Control. I am safe. Nice deep breath in. I am safe. I am certain. I make good decisions. I'm careful and calculating. But I am also fun and exciting. I'm safe. I'm certain. And I am taking back control. And I don't even care if they like it or not. It's the new normal. Get used to it. Wonderful. And now very quickly, what I'd like for you to do is look down at that sheet of paper, at that topic that you chose to work on right now, ABCXYZ, whatever it is, and reconsider the intensity scale from extreme 11. Oh, it hurts. It's horrible. I can't stand it anymore. Oh my God. All the way down to 0, perfectly calm and peaceful. And man, it feels better. It feels better. Sit with it for a moment. Notice how it feels now. Grab a pen, and from 11 all the way down to 0, assign a number for how that topic feels right now. And write it next to the old score and compare the two of them. And when you've finished, set that pen down, pause this recording, and just sit with that change for a while until it feels okay. Your number went down, didn't it? That's what I'm talking about. And you can use this for money. You can use this for anything in life where you have less than optimal performance. Find what it is that emotionally restricts you or resists you. assign a number to it, 11, 0, somewhere along that intensity scale. If it's a 3 or higher, use associative symbolic redefinition to literally redefine how the emotion bank of the mind responds to that topic. When you transform the way your mind automatically responds to a trigger, any pain, I'm certain that there isn't an emotional response out there that can't be improved upon using associative symbolic redefinition.